You think you can hang with the king? Look, huh? I'm talking like a chef, I know my shit cook. Cook it up. I'm known for triple doubles like I'm Westbrook. My nigga Zooska and my nigga Big Huss about to shut this shit down, bringing back a true sound. Real shit.
It's detrimental soon as I get physical. Beam posted on the rooftop. It ain't a high beam sparks. Light up the sky, no need for Visine. It's real irritant. Knowledge course like an eye.
Yo. Welcome to the pod. Episode 52, man. Episode 52, my nigga. What the fuck is going on, man?
So,
What's good, Abe? What's going on, man?
let's go with the walk with me, fellas. How y'all living? How y'all doing? All my peoples out there, what's up? Welcome.
Been a long week, man. But playoffs is arrived, man. D getting off a good night, man.
Who, me?
Yeah, man. I see the
Nah.
shades. Shades the day after, man. It's a good night. It's a good night, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Anybody out here watching this, the intro? That's what happened when you tell niggas your business. You see how niggas...
You went out. It's cool.
Cool, bro. Enjoy yourself. Serve and enjoy life. A little something.
Facts. I'm about to go out soon. But
Yeah,
we
man.
just gonna get we just gonna get straight to it. We gonna get straight to it because down being chatty patty, man. We just going straight. We just gonna get straight to it. To the left. I ain't gonna say to the left of me. Y'all already know that. But y'all already know, nigga. The nigga with the shades, El Jefe, the final boss, nigga. Ty the guy, man. What's going on, bro?
What's good, amigos?
Nah. Y'all already know. This nigga don't even need no intro. My nigga Velvet, Conwolf, Jordan, nigga. Jordan.
It's fucking weird, bro. Try to get
Oh,
the
good.
Velvet. Telling, bro, we here, we living, we learning, we growing every day. And listen, bro, finally, like I told y'all niggas last episode, the bullshit and the play is done. Playoffs is here, and now we ready to talk that real shit.
There's a couple niggas. Let me tell you, today was the first day of the playoffs. Hold on, before I start, y'all already know JD, man. Welcome me to pod, episode 52. But there's already been a couple niggas playing. There's already been niggas playing around. And there's a couple niggas on your list. Abe.
Yeah, man.
Niggas you called out. We just go. Let's just start with that one. For the viewers out there, game one of some of the playoff games were today, but we're gonna give y'all our first round predictions today. We're gonna give y'all our first round prediction. We're gonna tell y'all how we think the first rounds is gonna go. While the playoffs keep going, we're gonna give y'all our second round predictions, third round predictions, and fourth. But one thing we will do before anything even starts, I want to know who y'all got in the finals before we get out this episode. I'll ask y'all that before we get off. But let's start with one that happened today. Lakers, Houston. Lakers took the lead, 1-0. They up right now against the Houston Rockets. No KD played today. LeBron played. Of course, no Luka Doncic, no Austin Reeves. Let me ask y'all this. Before y'all seen game one, what was your prediction? Forget anything that happened in game one. Before game one, what was your prediction? I think we talked about it.
To start, the fact that KD went out, but KD was not playing tonight. And we found that, maybe a couple hours before the game?
Before you found out about KD, before today, what was your prediction?
Well, our prediction was that Houston was going to sweep these Lakers. So it's kind of sad and depressing to see that. All right, game one, let's start it, and then you see KD not playing. Wait, KD played all year. KD ain't missed. He missed maybe 5 games, 6 games. Like, hold on, now you missing game one. All right, cool. All right, but that was a telltale sign of a shit show waiting to happen. We already know that Houston cannot shoot. We know that throughout the regular season. Now you take away the only consistent scorer and shooter. What do you think is going to happen? You know what I mean? Now you put a lot more pressure on Sengun, and we thought, you know what I mean? We're going to chop up Sengun in a second. But now you put a lot more pressure on Sengun in a situation that he isn't ready for. He's not willing to be Baby Joker, bro. We got to stop that shit. It's done. He's his own person. I'm saying maybe in a couple more years he could develop into that for real. But nah, bro. And yeah, so I gotta give the Lakers their credit today, bro. But I had them losing 4 games straight.
Do you want to go or you want me to go?
I'm gonna jump in on this. So my prediction kind of similar to Ave, but again, like I was saying about LeBron from the beginning in this run, empty the clip. Fuck, you gotta lose. Empty the clip. Luka ain't here. What's it? Do we know the timetable on Luka when he's supposed to be back?
I don't think he come back this series.
So again, it's LeBron empty out the clip, but I wasn't expecting Durant to go out. But you know, prior to that, obviously, I was expecting to be healthy and play, and it'd be a lot more going in the Rockets' favor. You know, I think I had him at a gentleman's sweep, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see how it goes from here.
I had the same prediction as you. I had Houston gentleman sweep against LeBron. I said LeBron would probably get 1 game. This might have been the game he won. But let's talk about it real quick. No KD, and I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you let Sengun off the hook. Cause no, he didn't.
No, we're gonna chop him. As I'm saying, we're gonna chop him up. But this was about the Rockets in totality.
Oh, the Rockets totality.
Yeah.
Once KD went down, I was like, "Oh, this is the moment A was waiting for." Because he was supposed to be the franchise, like you called it. But look, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't walk into a game. No, KD. Mind you, he got Jabari Smith there. He got Amon Thompson. He got Reed Shepard. He got Tari Eason. He got basically every weapon there besides KD.
Right.
LeBron had the cast without the horses.
Right.
No, you didn't walk into there and went 19-8-6. That's respectable numbers. 6 for 19 from the field. 6 for 19 from the field, and
how many threes again? He shot too many threes for my liking.
No, he shot 2 threes. He shot 2 threes out of the 19 shots.
That's my point right there, bro. Nigga, pick one. Pick one, bro. Why you shooting those 2 threes?
He went 19 field goals. 7 for 9 from the free throw line. So you could add those up to that number. But no, you didn't. No, you didn't. 6 for 19 with DeAndre Ayton guarding. And that's not disrespecting DeAndre Ayton, but DeAndre Ayton went 19-11. And we talking about a Houston squad that's missing KD. So I'm not gonna put that on him like crazy on him. But this was a moment that Sengun was supposed to show his ass.
Right.
Sengun was supposed to show his. And he went there and he shot 6 for 19 and he lost by 8 points. No, 9 points. This is what I'm talking about here. This is why I don't trust Houston going forward. I never trusted Houston. Houston is fraudulent because KD carried this shit show to 50 wins. The one game he sits out, they lose to a Luka-less, Austin Reeves-less LA Lakers. Well, LeBron didn't even go for 20. He shot 15 times, he went 9 for 15, but he was Magic Johnson out there. 19, 8, and 13. 2 turnovers. He was 11 in the plus minus. No, you didn't. That's shameless, my nigga. And now you expecting me to trust Houston when they get past LA?
No, and
I'm changing my prediction. I'm giving Braun one more.
you giving Braun 2 games.
I'm giving Braun one more. I got Houston. I got Houston winning the series, but I'm giving Braun one more. I got them winning in 6.
2 things, bro. First things first, this nigga. Hold on, there's a new Luka in LA, and it's Luke Kennard. You feel me? This nigga was wilding tonight, but Luke Kennard is actually a solid hooper. He's on Memphis, Sacramento. Didn't have great chemistry in these other places. Finally found a spot where he's needed. Not only is he needed, but he could shoot. So even when Luka and Austin Reeves come back, he can still help this team. If they were to, let's say, imagine we get past Houston and both of them come back, he could still be utilized with this team and Braun. So it's I like that for him too. And yeah, bro.
38 minutes.
You said it. You said it, bro. Like, I came on here last episode. I said, yo, Sengun, this is for all my young niggas out there, for all the people that aspire to play ball or want to be in the NBA. Let me tell you something. Niggas don't give a fuck what you do in any regular season. You're going to get paid and you're going to get your name and your respect off of what you do and provide in these playoffs. Sengun, Jalen Green is looking like a whole different person in Phoenix. You saw my son Dre got in Phoenix chilling because he came through for them yesterday or 2 days ago. No, it wasn't yesterday. I'm bugging. But I'm saying, so like, and then I see you tonight. Like, okay, it's your turn to step up. Let's see, like you was talking about. Nah, like you let dominating outplay you. Wow. But it's just one game. Remember, this is the pros now. This is the real pros. Just one game. They on the road, so I'm not gonna say him bash ain't going crazy. But bro, what the fuck was that? Ain't gonna lie.
I don't trust Sengun. I don't trust Jabari Smith. I don't trust Reed Shepard. I don't trust Josh Okogie. I don't trust Tyree Eason. I don't trust Clint Capella. And I don't trust Aaron Holiday. These are the people you putting next to KD. You expecting KD to save these niggas here. Sengun was supposed to have his coming out party. And I told you, I don't know if KD got in his way or is it Ime Udoka's system or whatever it is. He was supposed to make that next leap. And he hasn't made it yet. That's why Houston Rockets is still fraudulent. They KD heavy. And I don't trust them heading into the next round. They're going to beat LeBron and the Lakers because they just simply don't have enough. They're going to empty the clip like Daryl says, and it's not going to get them a first round series win. LeBron's going to get an extra win, and that says a lot more about the Lakers that says a lot more about Houston than it does about the Lakers. That I'm giving Lakers 2 games against that Houston Rockets team. And that's with KD there. I'm giving them 1 game with KD there too.
Oh, man, Fred, and then seeing, watching the game, Fred VanVleet on the side, I'm like, bro, that's all these people. Not just Morgan missing, but like they need some shit. But
they need a point guard.
A
lot of these teams do.
The playmaker, we thought that Sengun could carry the load for this season, and he is respectfully declined that. So it's like, all right, bro. Yeah, man, I'm not with y'all on what y'all saying, but like I can see the Lakers making this a series because certain people they not willing to finish their food, bro. You got DeAndre Ayton on you. In the post, you got him in the post. Cool. You can't use none of your little moves on him. Get him in foul trouble. Get him overzealous. Cool. You can't take him up the top. You're gonna settle. I don't know, bro. We'll see what Ime has for game 2. See what he's cooking up. I hope he comes back with some defensive game plans to kind of slow Luke Kennard down. Because these niggas were having, they was doing what they want. Marcus Smart was doing what he want. Everybody was doing what they pleased, bro. And I thought Houston was a good defensive team. So that's why I'm not putting it all on Sengun.
Who you gonna put it on?
Ime.
On Ime?
Yeah, I'm putting it on Ime because it just offensively it didn't look like
He gave
they
him
knew.
19.
It didn't look like they every coming down the court. All right, this is what we doing. It looked like it was scoring on broken plays or trying to score on broken plays every single play. And it's like, all right, bro, this is
Mm-hmm.
playoffs. This is not summer hoop. We not at Riverbank, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what we doing, bro? So it's kind of interesting. So to your point, Lakers might make this a series if Houston.
Anybody, any other name we mentioned in those up and coming niggas that's coming up to the league that's gonna be future stars here. Anybody else would have had this game 6 for 19, and they was playing a Luka less and Austin Reeves less team. We would have got on his ass. Sengun got a couple games to show up, because if he don't, those reputation, that next Joker, whatever, that next Joker thing been gone. Well, we looking at you to be still a star in this league. Without KD, we expecting more, and you give a shit. We hope, like I said, Houston's still gonna win this series. I got Houston winning in 6. Well, Avery, you said you got them in 5.
I'm gonna still go gentlemen's, but it could get tricky.
Daryl?
No, I'm standing on business. We standing on business on that.
Sweep?
No. Yeah, gentlemen sweep.
All right, Dow got gentleman sweep. I got them in 6. Avery got them in a gentleman sweep, right?
Sir.
All right, bet. Let's move on to the next series, bro. Anthony Edwards, Nikola Jokic went face to face once again in Denver. This is starting to become a little. Before you get to anywhere you want to be at, you come through me. That's been Anthony Edwards. That's been Nikola Jokic. This is a tricky series, and it's only tricky because it's only tricky on how many games I think is gonna go. It's not tricky on who I think is gonna win. Dave, you look down the roster. Ant, Gobert, Jaden McDaniels, Dante, Julius Randle, Nas Reed. You could bring out the bench, and Mike Conley. Who on that roster Nikola Jokic is supposed to be like? Like this nigga gonna stop me from doing what I do. Like on all levels. And then same thing with Jamal Murray. Like they experienced veterans at this joint in here. They won a championship together. Like I said, they played Anthony Edwards before. They know this. Anthony Edwards is nice. You're not saying he's not. But Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets, I got them in 6. It was tricky because I almost had them in 5. I almost did it. I ain't gonna hold you. I almost had Denver in 5. I'm still leaning more towards Denver in 5. But I'm going to give Anthony Edwards the respect he deserves. I'm going to give him 6. I got Anthony Edwards going 6 because ain't nobody in Denver that could stop Anthony Edwards. But then you look down the list, everybody else could be stopped, and they're limited. Rudy Gobert, Jaden McDaniels is coming off an injury. He's still hurt a little bit. Dante could only give you as much as he can, and he's showing heart. Dante was playing his
He gonna hoop. Yeah.
Dante was playing his ass off, but that sheet not gonna show what Dante was doing in that game. But come on, Julius Randle, 16 or 16 shots, like cut it to beat Denver.
And that's my thing right there. That's what I was gonna say about this matchup. This matchup, this is why Denver is going to win this matchup, because it's their Minnesota is hoping that Julius Randle can give them the extra oomph. But he has a nightmare matchup of guarding Aaron Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
I say that because Aaron Gordon could sit on the 3, or Aaron Gordon could get his ass in the paint. So he's always moving. So if I'm a nigga who's trying to score and this guy's always moving, I'm always moving defensively, I don't have time to just kind of get my rest to kill on offense. So it's like it's a slippery slope, and this is why I love the playoffs. I want to see how Chris Finch makes these adjustments. This is why this series is a super fun series. But to
It's gonna
your
be
point,
fun.
I agree 100% with you. With like they just don't have enough offense. If Ant-Man, he could have 40, and these niggas would still be down by 20.
Yeah, because Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray giving you 30 apiece. And then Nikola Jokic is feeding everybody. That's a well-oiled machine. Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels just came back off an injury. Not saying they're not fully healthy and shit. I know Jaden McDaniels not. But these guys are just coming off an injury, and then now you're expecting on Rudy Gobert to give you 17 and 10 just to be down 11 points. Because they had a good first quarter, but then after that, it was all Denver show. Not saying it wasn't close, but it was all Denver.
Adjustments, see? That's what I wanted to say to y'all. For all those watching playoffs, game ones, even for this is gonna go out tomorrow. Game 1 on Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. These game 1, game 2s, these are feel out games, but at the same time, make your statement. You know what I'm saying? And Denver
you don't have a lot of feel out period when you playing the smartest player in the game. When you playing the smartest player in the game, ask anybody who's played them in the playoffs. When you playing the smartest player in the game, arguably the best player in the game, you better come ready. You better come up with a system already. Because you can't figure that out on them because he's figuring you out too. So Daryl, you said your prediction, Abe? What you got?
Oh man. As much as I want to say 6 games, I just don't trust Julius Randle enough in these playoffs. Just, you know what I mean? And
it's only game 1 game.
No disrespect to him, it's just his challenge supersedes anything Ant-Man has to do. And I don't know if he can do it. I don't know, bro. I'm not saying he's not capable. I'm saying I don't know if he is willing. You know what I mean? And that's where the winners step out. Are you willing to do what you got to do right now or nah, bro? I just want to look cute in the regular season. It look nice. You know, we got 50 wins, 60 wins, cute. Now I'm going up against a nigga that's, oh shit. And I got to put up 20. All right, how we going to get this? And that's what I'm looking for. So
there's nobody in Minnesota that's going to give you them consistent buckets. But besides Anthony Edwards, we can't expect Rudy Gobert to give us those numbers again. And I'm not saying he can't give you the 10 rebounds, but the 17 points on 8 for 9. And that's to lose by 11. And that's Julius Randle going 16 to 17, taking 16 shots. Anthony Edwards going 22, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Like, come on. Jaden McDaniels was a minus 17 today, but you could tell he's playing hurt. This is what they're dealing with right now. You playing against Nikola Jokic, he might get you in 5. I ain't going to hold you. He might get you in 5.
That's what I'm saying. I got them in 5, bro. I definitely had them in 5. This is not the same Minnesota team that made these runs the last 2 years as, you know, via bench. It's not, bro. And on top of that, we still have not seen Denver's best basketball of the season, bro. That's scary, bro. That's scary. You see, you want to see your best basketball at this time of year, and Denver's looking like it.
Denver hasn't played. Like I agree, Denver hasn't played their best basketball, but Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic's playoff performance. So you already know the time of the year they wake up. Darryl, what's your prediction, man?
So I guess I gotta be the one to get up here and be a little bit different then. So albeit I'm a culture mover. Why can't it go 7? Why not? Fuck it.
I mean, I hope so.
Why can't Ant just say, I'm putting it on my back. What's up?
I hope
Walk
so.
with me. Walk with me, nigga.
Anybody
Walk with me, nigga.
It's him. So, hey.
All right, so let's move on to the next West Series. The next West Series. We go in. I want to save this one for last because we this one might be the easiest to go through. But let's go. Let's save the other one for last. Let's go Trailblazers. Let's go San Antonio Spurs. Do I want to say 1 or 0? I think I'm gonna go.
I wasn't gonna speak about it at all, but you know.
No. The Trailblazers deserve their respect. They came off, unlike the Hornets. The Trailblazers, they made the playoffs, and you should be proud of them for that. Especially Denny Avia. People almost gave up on him.
Yo, listen. With the new rules, and once you win your playing tournament and shit, it don't matter. You either got there before, you got there after. A buck's a buck, nigga. It's not $1.50. It ain't $2. A buck's a buck, nigga. The fuck is you talking about?
I mean, I agree. I agree. But I'm giving them 1 game.
Oh. 1 game, bro.
I'm giving them 1 game. And that's out of respect for Drew Holiday. Because I know. No, I'm lying. I'm giving them 0.
Not Drew. Drew catches strays.
I'm giving them 0. I got San Antonio going for it. And they got the best player in the game. No, I ain't gonna say. Hold on, sorry, I said that wrong. They got the best player in the series. They got the second best player in the series. Denny Avia, I'm gonna give him his respect, and I'm gonna say he's tied for 3rd. No, I ain't gonna say tied. But 4th, 5th is the San Antonio Spurs. They got the 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th best player in the series, man. They just more talented. They proved it all year. And just having the best player in the series by a stretch on both ends of the floor.
I want to tell you, I see you, bro. I see you.
What?
By a stretch, I see you.
Yo, but that's serious. By a stretch, bro. Getting 3 blocks a game, best defensive player. He should be winning defensive player of the year this year. Anonymously.
Excuse me, that's 2.
Anonymously. So yeah, I got the best player on the floor on both ends of the floor by a stretch. I got the San Antonio Spurs for that, man. Come on. I ain't even gonna waste time. I ain't gonna waste too much time on that.
He said, yo, bring the brooms out. Bring the brooms out, bro. First off, Jay, well said, my brother. Well said. Second off, like I said to y'all, bro, this is where the real niggas come to play. The playoffs is not for, we got a fighter's chance. This is not college, bro. You get that 1 game. This ain't NFL. Anything can happen. No, nigga. This is where you got to prove that your skill set is better than the next man's, bro. So we not doing that. Trailblazers, I'm happy for you. You did a great season. I'm not going to write y'all all the way off. I'm not saying that y'all not going to compete. But
now I'm proud of them.
This team is literally licking their chops like, I bet let's get them out of here so we can rest and kill whoever's in the 2nd round. Because we already know. But that's what young teams always do. And that could possibly lead them to making this a series too, bro. You know, they haven't been here. This is their first time being in the playoffs in what? How many years? So, at the same time, it could be a sweep if they were a pro team, but they're not. I mean, experienced team, but they're not, bro. So that could
also beat them once this year.
They beat them once in the regular season.
Once.
Was it like a? I
One time.
don't even remember that shit. Was it like a?
They beat them 1 time. So look, I'm gonna give him a sweep because Victor, late in the season, Victor was playing at another level than he was when they lost that 1 game against the Trailblazers back in November. Victor's playing a different level of basketball. I think that's gonna be too much to hold for us, but I think Vic gonna dominate the series. That's my prediction. Ain't even about the numbers. Ain't even about how much I got San Antonio beating them by. Vic gonna dominate the series. I got them 4-0. Dow, you got them 4-0. A, we got 4-0.
Can I do us all a favor? Can I do us all a favor? Because we got a lot of basketball to get through. So how that song go? On to the next one. On to the next
Word.
one.
Nigga
On to
said,
the next one.
if you got Spurs 4-0, say nigga. But move on to the next series. I'm not gonna waste too much time in this series. I ain't even gonna hold you. This another 4-0 sweep to me. OKC just at another level than Phoenix Suns. And I'm talking about defensively, offensively. Phoenix cannot score at all. I seen them playing against Golden State. They was down. They was up 15 against Golden State, and I already seen it. I already was like, yo, watch Golden State come back within 4 minutes. Just give them 4 minutes because it was book or die there. Jalen Green gives you the little spurts of scoring where he gives you like the 30s and shit like that. He's gonna give you his spurts of scoring throughout the game. But what I'm seeing from the Phoenix Suns is either book or die. Dylan Brooks is, and I love Dylan Brooks what he brought this season. When he brought this season to that team, he brought attitude, he brought spunk, he brought a certain persona to it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But it comes to playoffs, he knows what it is. That's why they call him Dylan Brooks. So we talking about scoring against one of the top champions. The team that niggas got repeating. You want me to come on, man? I got OKC 4-0.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this.
No,
I've had a long week.
I've
had a long week.
You stupid. Right here, bro. Perfect.
It's yeah, I'm giving it to Shane the boys.
Let's go.
This is what you call a New York. For all my people that's not from New York, if you know what a chopped cheese is, then you understand that this is exactly what OKC is about to have for the next 4 games.
And shout out D Book, man. Shout out D Book. He keeps going through these changes, man, and he's staying loyal to the Phoenix Suns. He keeps going through these changes.
Get out of there.
Trust me. When Seattle come calling, when Seattle and Vegas come calling for Jalen Green because they're doing the expansion, he gonna have enough money to go sign some. Look, man.
That's nasty work. You telling that nigga to hop to Seattle? This nigga's nasty. You dirty macking. Yo, Abe. This nigga's dirty macking.
If anybody got first dibs on Seattle and Vegas, man, it's my man D Book, man. He need to change the scenery, man. And he don't want to leave. Fucking put his name up for the expansion.
Nah, he's too cozy. Bro.
Get my nigga to Seattle. Get my nigga to Vegas, man. But I feel bad, my nigga. He keep going through these changes. How many coaches is this? How many players? How many sidekicks? How many? Come on, man. But before niggas get me mad about D Book, I'm moving on.
Hold on, Jay. Hold on. Because I was having an interesting conversation with my boy Zeus God yesterday. And I was saying this, bro. I was thinking this, matter of fact. I wasn't saying it. When are we gonna start putting Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell in that? Like, so you was talking about Donovan Mitchell last episode. When is Devin Booker gonna start entering that category as well?
Don't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that to D Book. One, it's what I told you about Donovan Mitchell. He's been handed squad after squad after squad, and he should have been further. He don't have no conference title, no conference appearance at all in his career, and not saying that those Utah Jazz was championship contenders, but those Utah Jazz was predicted to go further than they did. Cleveland was predicted to go further than they did, but now we're looking at Donovan Mitchell. 10 years into the game, or they near 10 years into the game with no conference appearance. Not and this is somebody that that's in the same draft as Bam, as Jason Tatum, as these niggas. These are his friends. D Book, with all the changes that happened since he got to Phoenix, he still got a finals appearance and a conference finals appearance, and that's with all the changes. That's with DeAndre Ayton, with Chris Paul, with I can't even name the Earl Watson.
Yeah, but bro, that's fine and dandy. But what I'm saying is, like, as a 1A, is this nigga it? That's the question that I'm really starting to have. Like, is he really gonna take your team there, or is he better off being that second star? Like, I'm starting to. I'm saying, like, I get what you're saying completely, bro, and that's a fact. But now it has me starting to think, like, that's cool, nigga. Been 2021 since Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton was there, nigga. Like, now we in 2026, going into 2027, and you still frustrated with these teams, and it's like, maybe we need to look at the common denominator.
Let me ask you this, and this is not me. This ain't even me putting nothing on book, but this is just me asking a question for the viewers, to you guys too. You guys don't even have to answer it today. But let's talk the championship, right? To build the championship team, you think it'll be easier to find a second guy to pair up with Book, like to be the 1B, than it is to find a guy that's a 1A to pair Book with? Like, is there any 1A in the league that you can see D Book being a second to? That's like that he can be that they're a championship contender as soon as you see it. People brought up Giannis and Book. That would have been nasty. That would have been nasty. People brought up Book and Jokic. That would have been nasty. Book and anybody. Book as the second guy could be a championship team anyway. But how many second guys can you pair up with Book? Like, how many guys at that second tier, that 1B, that you can pair with Book and you'll say that's a championship contender? And I'm not even going to answer that question today, because that's a question I need to really think of. But that's for the viewer.
It's true.
That's for the viewer.
Like, I agree with the question you're saying, because, like, he always get these nasty trades where, like, oh, he had KD, he had Bradley Beal. My nigga, this same exact nigga as me. Okay, they may not be the type of scorer I am, but we score in similar fields. So you bring Dylan Brooks. Awesome, great. He's a great defensive player. Same thing. He likes the little mid range. That's my, like, these are my areas, bro. So, like, you keep bringing me players that are redundant. It's like, what's up?
That's how I feel. And that's a good question to ask. And I'll probably answer it by the next podcast. I gotta really think about that. How many tools, 1Bs in this game you can put next to D Book and you can say that's a championship contender? And I feel like that's how you classify 1A. But let's move on to the Eastern Conference. Boston 76ers, man. This is a tricky series for me. Because is Joel Embiid going to play? Is he not? Because if he is, he there's nobody in Boston that can stop him. And with that being said, I still got Boston in 5.
Yeah, I'm not doing this with you niggas tonight. I'm not. It's not the type of party it is. I'm not. I'm just not. It's Boston. It's Boston. It's Boston. And I don't care if he plays or he doesn't play. It's Boston.
It's Boston. It's Boston. And Joe Mazzulla. And this is no disrespect to Nick Hurst. Sorry.
No, that works. That works too.
But, nah, because we're not about to put him in there. Without seeing him play, yeah, we're not about to put him in that Hurst.
That works too.
But that's no disrespect for him, because he's one of the great coaches in the league. Even though I fucked up his last name. But Joe Mazzulla's on another level right now. He's coaching his ass off. He got that team playing. That team was a second seed without Jason Tatum. They're a second seed with Jason Tatum. No matter. They playing consistent ball. They're a plug in, plug out system. They got their 2 stars back. They're back and rolling. I got Boston in 5. Joel Embiid, the niggas don't know if he's gonna play or not. Come on, man. Who they got to guard Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown? Who they got to guard Jaylen Brown? He was playing at an MVP level. Did we forget that he was playing at an MVP level? He might average 40.
Averaging 40 is a little OD.
He might average 40.
Is it
He
time?
might average
You
40.
you standing on that?
If it's not 40, it's gonna be close to that. It's gonna be the 36 to 40s.
Aye.
I'm putting that right now, and I
Listen,
got them sweeping, and I got them in. I'm gonna give Philly one game because I think Joel Embiid gonna sneak himself. He gonna sneak himself in for at least 2 of them games. I got them in 5.
I give them one game for the simple.
That's a bold statement because with Joel Embiid, you never know what could happen.
Man,
Being funny.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
saw it last year. One minute
I'm
was
giving him
the
one.
ankle, then it's the knee, then it's the face. Yeah.
He might take a year off. He looking out for his
Right.
time.
Go take a year off, nigga. This ain't what you want. We got niggas that's rupturing their Achilles, dying to come back, and you don't know if you want to play. My nigga, we in different worlds, bro.
Hey, you saw that man holding his face last year. Don't do that.
I'm sorry, and like it's fine. That's all fine and dandy. Health scares happen all the time. I don't wish that on nobody. But what I will say is there's a different level of mentality when it comes to being a beast, bro. Jason Tatum was doing everything he humanly could to be back on the court with his team, bro. It don't seem like that with Joel Embiid, bro. I'm not saying that it is or it's not, but actions speak a lot louder than anything you could tell a nigga, bro. So that's all I gotta say about him. But
Now,
Maxey,
and this,
give him his respect, bro.
my son Maxie was putting Philly on his back. My son, shout out VJ Edgecombe, shout out poor George, he was balling when he came off that drug suspension. Shout out Tyrese Maxey for putting on Philly on his shoulders, man. Shout out Kelly Oubre and them niggas. But Philly, you going in 5, and I'm being pleasant.
How you just slip that in so casual? Like he's Lamar Odom. You just slipped it in so casual.
Cause he got how many game suspension off of this? You know what? Come on, poor George. You've been in the league long enough. We're not gonna act. We ain't about to act here.
Ain't no.
So his new name is Perk P.
Perky.
HB Paul, bro. Yeah, I'm saying we gotta move on to the next series. It's about to get crazy. Yo, let's go to the Magic and Pistons, bro.
Yeah, what's up, nigga? You was talking all that shit about my nigga. What's up?
He done.
Who?
He done.
Who?
Paolo.
Paolo done.
You talking about Paolo? You talking about Paolo?
Come on, bro.
You talking about Paolo?
Bro, it's one game, bro.
Paolo Banchero got all the talent in the world. Paolo Banchero could wake up tomorrow and say, "Yo, it's over. I'm gonna dominate this joint." Paolo Banchero got the body, the speed, the shoulders, the talent to do it. He just don't do it. He decides to take hard shots. He looks stiff. The handle looks slow. There's something about Paolo Banchero that just looks heavy. It looked like he's playing with a backpack on his back. He still takes hard mid-range shots. They was leaving him open for corner threes, and he was hitting the rim so hard that they almost gave him an ejection, my nigga. He was ruining the game. I said a lot about Jalen Duren. This first round here, you got Wendell Carter. Guarding. Jalen Duren, so help me God. He looks like DeAndre Ayton did this today. Wendell Carter looked like how DeAndre Ayton looked today. I'm on your ass. I got Detroit in 1 game. I got Detroit in 5. Because I'm not going to disrespect the 3-headed monster. The 3-headed monster they got over there with Bane and Anthony Black, my son. That's my guy. I love Anthony Black. So I'm gonna give him 1 game, and that's because I seen Orlando already giving up on Jamal Murray. I already seen him giving up on the coach.
No, fact. Jay, after this season, he got to go, and he got to go. I don't fuck with him as a coach.
They gave up on their coach, and I seen them do it, and it started from their leader.
It ain't.
I seen them do it.
He gotta go.
I got Detroit in 5 games.
And that, all right. So first things first, I'm gonna say this again. Yo, shout out to them winning in the play-in. They played well. Orlando, I'm talking about. They did their thing. But Charlotte, they did too much in that game prior. They were tired in that next playing, and they were tired. You could tell. Like, and to turn around the next day, you got to play again, and this team been chilling, or not even chilling. They didn't have as tough of a game that you just did. OT, word. I don't care how old or young you are, bro. The energy matters. Like, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to them for handling business though. But now we're about to see them get handled because Charlotte was the team that was actually could have actually done something with the Detroit.
Against Detroit, why y'all gotta ruin it?
Fights make what makes a good fight styles, right? So Detroit defensive. We lock up. Cade is our nigga. He gonna feed everybody. We gonna get the shooters going, right? Charlotte was a team offensive prowess. Offensively, if they do their thing, they can get the offense up. Who knows what they can do? Orlando, we don't know, bro. We don't know offensively if they can keep up or if they can actually slow anybody down. So this is a series for them to impress people because we all are writing them off right now. Paolo, I'm not going to say you're not going to do your thing, bro, but when it comes to teams like Detroit where we owning in on you, I bet. So like Jay just said, you too slow on the IQ. Your IQ on the court ain't as quick. So if I'm trapping you instantly off screens every time, all right, cool. I can slow and chop up your offense. And now we up by 10. Just like that. Timeout, coach. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't like this matchup for Orlando. I will give them 2 games because I'm saying coaching, all that matters. Being at home, I feel like they are that type of team. They're not going to get like, ran over, but they can take 2 games. So I'm going to go Detroit in 6, bro.
I don't trust no team that gave up on their coach. No game. 6, I'll give them just because they're not scrubs. I'm not going to say Orlando scrubs, but they can't shoot. They gave up on their coach, and their leader takes bad shots. I'm sorry. That's a recipe for disaster. How about you, D? What's going on? What you got the series in?
Oh, fuck it, man. Niggas want to call me a wild card. Niggas want to call me a lunatic. It's my prerogative. You heard? We ain't going 7 games, Orlando. I'm out of here.
Oh, he's going 7 games, Orlando.
It's like me seeing Brooklyn winning the NBA Finals, bro.
Shout out my boy Prime, man. Shout out my boy Lucky. Nah, he a Boston fan. Shout out my boy Prime. Shout out my boy Bonesy, man. They Orlando fans, man. They got y'all in 7, man. My boy D got y'all in 7. Okay. When bad shot Banchero start taking them big mid-range shots and them nasty corner threes that he's shooting, nigga, I want you to
you know what?
You got
I'll take that. I'll take that. At least he still got 2 good lungs.
Oh no! Don't do that.
He's got to fade to the dust.
Because K is still better than Banchero, even with the injury.
With or without a lung, nigga.
Yo, let's keep it hoops. You know
what I'm saying? With or without that lung, he still could get more buckets and still contribute to winning a little bit more. But I'm just talking shit. But the person that I really do have a gripe with, I hear you, Jay, about Paolo. Listen, Paolo's still young. He gonna figure that shit out. But I hear you. I have a super issue with Jalen Suggs. You know me, bro. I'm big on point guards. Is your point guard that nigga, or is he disguising as somebody who wants to be? What's the tempo? Are you controlling the pace? Like, these are the things I'm going to be looking at when they play them tomorrow. Like, what's your vibe, bro? Like, what are we doing? Because he sometimes just does this little passive-aggressive shit and does these nasty midi shots. And you're the point guard, bro. Paolo, he the powerful. I get it. I get it, my nigga. But you the point guard, bro. I don't expect you to do the same dumb shit as him. I don't.
Anthony Black is rising, man. That job might be Anthony Black's come next season, man. Jalen Suggs could lock up, though. But that job, that starting point guard job, might be Anthony Black's by next season. We got 2 more. Atlanta and New York played today. And I kind of seen that game. I seen New York dominating late. I seen Cat talking that talk. I seen Jalen Brunson going off. I seen Josh Hart being the Energizer Bunny that he is. I seen something today though, Abe. I seen Karl Anthony Towns smiling. I seen him yelling. Seen him on that floor after and one. I'm like, wait, hold up. This ain't the same guy that just ended the season that way. Remember, this is a guy that was frowning. There was a guy that was upset. Karl Anthony Towns was in today's game 25 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 6 for 13. He was a +3 today. But my son was smiling, and that gives me hope for the New York Knicks. It gives me a little hope, man, that little problem they had, they just manned up, and they were just like, look, we just going, there's the playoffs now, let's just hit it. It's basketball at the end of the day. I got New York winning that series in 5 games. I'm going to give Atlanta 1 because that team is, they talented. Nickeil Alexander, hell of a season. Jalen Johnson, hell of a season. Them guys, come on, man. Dyson Daniels still defending at a high level. But New York, they look back. They look like they was back. And shout out to them, man. I got New York in 5.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's talk about that, bro. Let's definitely unpack that real quick. All right, so Atlanta. This is their first time in the playoffs without my boy Ice Trey. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm sad. I'm like, damn.
They were saying fuck Trae Young too.
It's cool, but now Trae Young was the one person that don't matter. Atlanta, we got Trae Young, bro. We could figure something out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Jalen Johnson played well. Everybody played well. But this is not the time to be playing well, bro. Niggas gotta be playing exceptional if you're gonna be in the playoffs, bro. And especially if you're an underdog, right? Listen, man, New York has been bored as shit this whole regular season. Jalen Brunson been looking sad, like a sad puppy. You know why? Because the nigga bored. Regular season boring for niggas like him. Atlanta about to get swept, bro. 4-0, because they've been waiting. New York has been waiting to, like, we need some meaningful basketball, bro. We need some basketball that matters. That's why Cat smiling again. This shit whack. I gotta act like, see, talking about Shaq. You heard what Shaq said to him in the interview that day. I gotta be politically correct. But now it's playoffs. Now I can smile in my home court. You know what I'm saying? I could do that type of stuff. And I look like I'm elite because I am. So shout out to Cash, shout out to the Knicks handling their business, bro.
And this series is missing Trae, man. It's missing a little spark.
Oh, D.
What's up, D?
Fuck that. I'm here to bring all the antics. I'm here to bring all the smoke. No pun intended. I'm gonna tell you why that nigga acting like that. I'm gonna tell you the real reason why that nigga acting like that. The season just ended, and we still don't know where Giannis is gonna go. What team came up the most? New York, New York, New York. Bodega Cat not trying to lead the Big Apple. He don't want to get shipped out to the Wisconsin with the cheese curds and all that. He don't want that. So he wants to deliver. He wants to show he wants to be here. Because he know he ain't no Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ain't no MVP. He ain't no finals MVP. He ain't no champion.
Yeah.
He ain't no defensive player of the year. If they want the trade to happen, no matter what Cat does, unless he wins, the trade is going to happen. So that nigga is on his P's and Q's. Period, poo. That's what the little young bitches be saying. Period, poo.
Yeah. I'm crying. Niggas, they on Giannis watch. They on Giannis watch, and he know. But shout out Cat, man. Shout out Cat. They was playing. I like the way they was playing, man. Raptors, Cavaliers. I got
Ty, you go first. You go first on this one, Ty. Because nah. I ain't listen.
You don't want to talk about your man Scotty?
Scotty.
Scotty likes the bright bonds. You know, a little too bright. Too bright.
Scotty.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with them niggas. You know, not for nothing. They one of those teams, and it's sad to say that I've been seeing with them. They look better on paper than they do as a concept in real life. Should be on paper. This guy can do this. This guy can do this. He averages. He shut this guy down. But then when you put this shit in real life, you know, what are we doing? How do we get here? This shit is wild. You just be losing me. Like, losing me. It should be a layup, but I don't know. The Raptors, they scare me. Not for good reasons. For all the bad reasons. They scare me.
They scared me too.
I just don't know, man.
Toronto, when your star is not a real good 3-point shooter, when he don't take a high volume enough 3 points, he better be an elite scorer. Like Devin Booker. Devin Booker don't take a high volume 3-point, but he's a mid-range monster. Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
When they shoot 5, it's because it's intentional. They want to shoot it. Brandon Ingram shot 1-3. He shot 9 shots today, Abe. That's not gonna cut it. If Brandon Ingram, if you brought in Brandon Ingram to be the scorer, if you brought Brandon Ingram to be the number 1 scorer on the team, 9 shots is not cutting it. It's not cutting it because the rest of them, R.J. Barrett had a good game today, but then everybody else was like, I seen Jamal Shed. It says the stat sheet he had 17, 2 assists, 6 for 11, but he was putting up every time he hit a 3, he would foul a nigga on the 3, or he would allow a nigga to hit a 3. There's just Brandon Ingram was looking like he was trying to find his mid-range spots, and this may not be the series for that.
No,
he has to be able to shoot more threes at a high volume. I'm not saying he has to shoot 9. But he has to eventually up his scoring palette against Cleveland because they're gonna clog up the paint.
Yeah,
they're gonna clog up the
paint. Clog up the paint, right? Now, who you got?
Oh, who I got? Series. Oh. I got Cleveland winning in 5.
Forget that, bro.
It was gonna be 6. I was gonna say 6, but I'm leaning more towards 5.
Yeah, I'm kind of on that same boat.
Yeah, I would have said like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I'd have said, "Yo, Cleveland, sweep that guy." But this might be the year that they actually do sweep these niggas because Toronto just doesn't. They just can't. It's not even that they can't score. They're not able to score, bro. Like, and I heard Brandon Ingram say in the press conference after the game. Where coach wanted him to be, setting the screens and stuff like that, and he's kind of playing this floater basketball where it's like, you know what I mean? I gotta get in.
That's what you got Scotty Barnes for. He's the floater.
And that's my point, bro. But Scotty Barnes, he had 21 and 7. That's cool, but this is my point, bro. Regular season, these niggas be scoring, but then when it gets to the playoffs, your points don't look like how it looked no more, bro, because you're not getting to it. You're not. You're just not.
I knew Scotty wasn't gonna give niggas 25 a game in the playoffs, but I could have told niggas that before the season started. I'm like, Scotty is not giving you 25 a game in the playoffs, bro. It's not. That's not what he want to do. That's not his game. He's a triple-double threat. He likes to do all this. He likes to run points sometimes. He want to run center. He want to get boards. He want to assist. He want to score when he could. But that's what he likes to do. He's a floater. But Scotty Barnes is nice. I'm not saying that he's not nice, but he likes to do multiple things. Brandon Ingram's the score. Him having 9 points a game, Abe.
I hear you. But I'm not going to put that on BL. Not the reason why.
Me neither.
It's because of what you said. Like, he was...
But he got to go get it.
He do. But think about this. In team, like, this is why matchups are so important. And a team like Cleveland that you saw the front line. Every time he got the ball, you saw Mobley, Allen, whoever else was dead. What? We got your back. We got your help. Whatever. Bro, every time, who's going to be the next person to step up in that moment? But that's what the playoffs is for, bro. Like I'm saying, like to your point, Scotty, step the fuck up. One out, like RJ tried, But it's like, yo, when are y'all gonna open the game back up for me so I could kind of get back in the game? I can't. So that's why I can't put it on BI. Like BI was doing the best he could with what he was provided with. The defense was on him every time he got the ball. He was trying to trap him, all that. So it's like I peeped it. When is the next person gonna step up and all right, they doing that to him? Cool. That's I don't see
I
it.
mean, they gave it, like you said, Scotty gave him 21. He don't even do that. And Scotty gave him the 21. You had 9 shot attempts. Sometimes as a star player, if the coach is doing one thing, you got to go get it. It's the playoffs, like you said. There's certain niggas that already know.
Hey,
Go get it, BI. But like you said, I'm not going to put it all on BI. But go get it. I got Cleveland in 5. It should be 6, but I got them in 5. How about you, Abe?
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. James Harden and Donnie Bravo are on a mission to prove that they are no slouches this season. Fuck Evan Mobley. I'm not saying fuck him like he's whack, but just he ain't got nothing. This ain't what you want type shit. It's these two that are at the helm this playoffs.
What you got them in?
Oh, 4 games.
How about you, D?
I got the Cavs in 5.
Yeah, I got them in 5. And hopefully,
Now, I will say this: if some way the Cavs blow this, Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell is not a 1A in this league to me. He's not a 1A in this league to me. That question you provided to me about Devin Booker earlier, if you would have asked me that same thing about Donovan Mitchell, I would have said no. He's not a 1A in this league. He's not.
Nah, bro, I hear you, and I don't. For the viewers out there, I'm not saying that Devin Booker is not a 1A. All I'm saying is, it's starting to creep in the back of my mind, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
No, you're right. But it's more situational. But that all you can do is look at the product, and the product he's displaying is gonna have niggas thinking that too. But to me, he is a 1A, but I can understand why niggas would ask that question. But that question I asked earlier, I want the viewers to answer that for me too, and I'll probably have an answer for you next time too. But that first round, I'm hoping it goes longer than how we predicted, because we got most of these series ending in 5-6. I got no series going to 7 in the first round. Hopefully, maybe we get a surprise. But other than that, I got no series going to 7 in the first round.
Atlanta,
No.
Atlanta, this is not that, nigga. Y'all lost Ice Tray. Ice Tray was the only nigga that's what? I'm going there by myself and play them niggas.
He had a little spark. He had a little attitude. Jalen Johnson looked like he nice, but he don't give a fuck about nothing. He just go out there, he play about everything. But that's my first round prediction, man.
God. No.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, he just looked nonchalant. Like, that's like CJ McCollum looked like the attitude of that team, and that can't be. But yeah, yo, that's our first round prediction. This Welcome Me to Pod, episode 52. These are first round predictions. Con Wolf, JD, Todd of God. You already know. Welcome Me to Pod. Peace.
Don't wait.
Triple doubles like I'm Westbrook, my nigga Zooska and my nigga Big Huss about to shut this shit down, bringing back a true sound.
We doing another episode of
Detrimental soon as I
We coming back. We gonna discuss more about the first round. We gonna keep going through it, but like I said, we got no series going to 7, so we'll be back to tell you we told you so.
That part.
Welcome to the pod, man. You already know, episode 52. Peace.
Let's get it.